I'm sorry that I didn't hit
punched
you
me.
across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
At this point in the case, we can all tell that Amber is a little bit psycho. Here she is admitting that she didn't punch Johnny but hit him instead, so according to her, it's justifiable to hit someone so long as you don't punch them. She also refers to the fact that Depp is old by telling him, "Yeah, I know you've been around long."
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, even a lot of fights have been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a closed
You
fist.
didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you.
If that's the case, who hits old people? She's been shedding tears and faking bruises when she was the one hitting Johnny and justifying it to the fact that he's fine.
I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a baby.
Because you start.
You are such a baby. Grow the up,
Because you
Johnny.
start physical fights.
I did start a physical
Yeah,
fight.
you did. So I had
Because
to get out of there.
yes, you did. So you did the right thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable.
Here she is claiming she wasn't a baby and that's why she started physical fights. And that Johnny was right to leave, maybe because she knew she would attack him. Why would a normal person bang and scream at their spouses who are hiding away from them in the toilets?
There was at one point where I'd stayed in one of the, I'm sitting on a bathroom floor, door locked, she's banging away, screaming, blah, blah, blah.
For a 50-plus-year-old man to be sitting in the toilets because they are terrified and are hiding from a 36-year-old woman shows how much of a maniac Amber really is. Instead of giving Johnny time to hide away and recollect his thoughts, Amber thought it was a good idea to follow him to his hiding place and bang his door and scream at him to get out, and to make matters worse, she actually pretends to be gone before launching another attack on Johnny.
I left the place, the room that I was hiding in, or not hiding, locked myself into.
Amber Heard decided it was a good idea to throw a glass bottle of vodka at her then husband Johnny simply because Johnny was drinking again.
Reached and grabbed the bottle of vodka, and then just kind of stood back and then hurled it at me.
Thankfully, Johnny ducked, or Amber would have no longer just been crazy. She would have now become a borderline murderer. Now Johnny decides since his alcohol had been smashed, he took another bottle of vodka. But this seemed to piss Amber off more than before.
I opened the bottle and I poured myself a shot and drank it. She then grabbed that bottle and threw that at me.
She was practicing the motto, first time is a try, second time a success. As crazy as this sounds, she figured that since the first glass bottle had not hit Johnny, she would as well just throw a second one that would surely land a strike.
She threw the large bottle and it made contact and shattered.
Please don't tell me I am the only one who thinks this woman had gone nuts. It's like she was pitching glass bottles on Johnny's life and had decided the larger the bottle, the better the pain. And just like that, Johnny had a severed finger as easily as that.
The tip of my finger had been severed, and I was looking directly at.
Well, obviously after an attack, a normal and sane human being would be concerned and apologetic for their mistake, right?
What, if anything, did she say when she saw the injury?
I don't recall anything, but just, it was almost like white noise, just someone yelling.
I guess sane and normal are words I should refrain from using when talking about Amber Heard because she is nothing near the meaning of those words. Even after seeing blood on Johnny's hands, seeing that she had hurt the love of her life, the woman continued verbally abusing Johnny.
Constant attack of insults.
Another case of Amber's rowdiness is when she decided Johnny's face was a good place to put out a cigarette from.
Ms. Heard had taken my cigarette from the ashtray and stomped it out in my face here.
Having to endure the pain of fire being stumped on your face must have felt like torture to Johnny.
The green dot is a wound from Ms. Heard taking my cigarette.
Just look at how haggard the mighty Johnny is. He looks like someone who actually came out and does live in the Pirates of the Caribbean setting. It's like Amber had gone psycho that day and decided to use her ex-husband as a punching bag for her frustration.
At least
5 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms I went to
avoid talking to me, to
to
avoid
escape
working it out. That's
to
the
escape
problem.
the fight.
This is Amber claiming that she threw bottles at him and burnt his finger to try and work out their problems.
You don't escape the fight. You escape the solution.
No.
You escape the solution.
No.
You escape figuring it out. We cannot work it out if you run away to the bathroom every time.
Someone should have warned Johnny to continue hiding in the bathroom and not come out to be slaughtered. She'd been given the chance to hit, and Amber, being Amber, did not miss that opportunity.
I said, what do you want to do? Hit me again? Would you like to hit me again? And I said, go ahead, hit me. Bam.
She clocked Johnny on his face twice before feeling better and pacified with herself. When Johnny left a couple of days later, Amber left for Coachella, and so Johnny thought this was a good time to go back to the penthouse and get his remaining stuff, and stuff that were precious to him. When he told his guard that he was coming to the penthouse, the guard cautioned him against going, but when Johnny became adamant on going for his things, he was shown a picture that stopped him in his tracks.
Photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter.
Amber had deemed it fit to no longer use the toilets, but that Johnny's side of the bed was the best place to do a number 2 from. I can't imagine such a beautiful woman removing her clothes and going about her pooping business on the bed, right there in the open where Johnny can see when he comes back. Like, what exactly was running through her mind while she was squatting on that bed? Wasn't she questioning her behavior just a little bit?
My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre.
Bizarre? That's just downright crazy. So she calls Johnny a coward because he doesn't want to fight, nor does he want to be in a physical altercation with her.
I'm not gonna be in a physical fucking altercation
Don't.
with you.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking...
Anything. You can't run away every fight. You can't. It's easy. It's not brave. It's not strong.
What does she think that relationship was WWE? She throws pots and pans at Johnny and glass bottles, but expect him to silently and stupidly stand around waiting to be hit.
You need to let me be able to be mad. Sometimes you're gonna make me mad. I'm a human. I cannot live where it's like...
Well, then, you haven't gotten better about that. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had 3 physical fights in the last month and a half.
From this conversation, we can tell that she herself knows that she gets mad, and she loses it. Now she's blaming Johnny for not telling her when she hurts him. Like, girl, don't you see bruises on his face when you hit him and burn him? What about when you cut his finger? Was he supposed to tell you he was bleeding when you yourself could see that he was bleeding? What makes it bad for the both of them is when after an altercation that leaves Johnny hurt, she just apologizes and feels sorry, and that's it. She blames it on either Johnny or Johnny.
Things get physical. We have to separate. Yeah.
Amber saying there was going to be no need for them to break up when things got physical because it seems like she enjoys beating the crap out of Johnny. And unless it's on her terms, the two were never going to break up. That's why it was her who called the police on Johnny and filed a restraining order on the man she was harassing. She was the one who went to the Sun and published an over-edited picture with dark circles claiming Johnny Depp had physically abused her. Let's just hope Johnny Depp gets the justice he so deserves. What's your take on the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard drama? Who do you think is the real perpetrator? Anyways, thanks for watching and see you in my other videos.